Crosses. He catches corner. Who doesn't have his TP ready? He tries to TP out, but he just launched one further down cave, and Jono gets him. Rocky, last man alive. He has the ult though. He plays the timing.
Line up, Larry.
He has a lineup.
He's ready. Line up, Larry. It's his time to shine.
Doesn't land. Hoovy. He gets up. He's missed it. Rocky's missed the lineup.
What is that lineup?
Welcome to the Wattage, a community-based casual esports league. Here at the Wattage, we play Valorant, but with a twist. At the start of each match, we include an agent draft, meaning agent bans and no duplicate agents. Teams are forced to come up with unique strategies to make the most out of their off-meta picks and think outside the box to ensure victory. Each week, 10 players, 10 different agents. It's going down. Let's get into it. Game number 2 of week 3, and our first ban is Chamber.
I mean, big surprise, right? Considering in the meta at the moment, that does not surprise me one bit.
Who do we think the black team's going to ban here?
A lot of options here for the black team. Probably not too many people to target. And considering you don't have first selection, I would be very hesitant to ban anyone other than the Sova. They do ban the Viper.
Yeah, I thought Geordie was fantastic on the Viper in that previous game. So taking it out of his hands and really opening up the whole game. No Viper on Breeze is going to be very interesting.
I think so. I think you're right. I mean, we did see the winning team play without a Viper last game. Their smoke's really interesting as well. A lot of them being held for later on in the round. We'd see the third ban. So that's a Reyna being banned.
Aprt did just top frag with the Reyna in the previous game. Maybe they're thinking in reaction to that.
There's a KO ban.
KO ban. Interesting that they leave the Sova on the board here. These strange times we live in. They don't pick up the Sova. They pick up the Sky to open. Interesting.
That is very interesting. With so many options left, we know that Noah is confident on the Fade. We know that Hoovy is confident on the Sova.
Yeah, they're going to take the Jet for Billy here.
I mean, you probably want to start thinking about what your controller is going to be here. The Viper out of your option pool, those controllers start to dwindle pretty quickly, right?
There's no comparison to Viper on this map. The amount of value that you can get from Viper on this map, I'm not even sure who I would consider to be the second best controller. Omen has a lot of potential value as someone who can play as a pseudo duelist and a lurk at the same time. But you know, being able to drop all your smokes at once with Brimstone is also very handy. And Astra having those large smokes, it really opens things up. They're going to take the Brim. And the Sova finally gets picked up by the orange team.
Okay, double initiator to start it off.
Playing Omen Brim here for the black team is definitely viable. And then you're only left with the Astra pick for the orange team. But they pick the Astra.
They want it. It's a Yoru.
They take the Yoru. Amazing. And that Astra will definitely be going towards Noah. Definitely, it's a tough place for the black team to ban. There's nothing really that you can do to deny the orange team with these bans specifically. They decide to ban out the Rays. There's still a couple of duelists left on the board. Still the 3 remaining Sentinels and Breach and Fade as the initiators. A lot of options here for the orange team.
Well, not anymore. That's the Fade gone.
And that's the KJ coming in as the 4th pick for the black team. I thought that wasn't great last round, but I think Sassy felt comfortable on it with the op in his hand, so maybe that's what he's going for.
I think you might be right there, right? We often talk about in our own games the value of a comfort pick, particularly when it starts to get to the pointy end of a Wattage Wednesday draft phase. You don't have many options left, and sometimes it's just better to go with what you know. Okay, that's not the direction I thought they would have gone. That's Sage Neon straight away.
There we go.
I really like the Neon pick. It gives them the level of aggression that should work off the back of their first 2 initiators.
And it's going to be Phoenix again for the black team.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I know he got buffed recently, and I know that Hawk demonstrated what he could do on it last game. But yeah, wow. Just wow. teams are locked in. Our orange team are going to be made up of Sky, Sova, Astra, Sage, Neon, taking on our black team with the Jet, Brimstone, Yoru, Killjoy, and Phoenix. Let's get it. Round one, attacking's team going to set up very aggressive towards the A site. Ape's going to have his blind out ready to go. They're going to meet the aggression.
He's going to send it straight away. He sends it through. He doesn't catch anyone with the blind. He's got the frenzy in his hand. Josh Jono picks up Rocky as he tries to follow in. aprt goes in for seconds, tries to play off of his own molly, and that's 2 freebies for the attackers as they push onto A site. The flash comes in behind. Billy picks up 1. And here we go. A couple of shots coming out. Billy's going to re-aggress into corner, trying the cheeky TP play. I like to see that early on. He's got some stones on him. Sassy picks up Hoovy. Oh, Billy picks up Hoovy. Sassy on orange. It's a 2v2. Retake scenario. The right clicks come out. Noah's tagged heavily. Billy versus Noah. And Jono picks him up.
Yeah. A lot of...
chaos.
A lot of odd things. Yeah. Chaos is a great word there. A lot of odd things going on in that round. In the end, the attacking team able to come up with the goods for the round. But I mean, yeah, I don't even quite know what we saw there. The smoke setup from the Astra was quite good for the push. Bomb plant was all right. The aggression that we saw to make sure that they were able to then clear out yellow towards the end of the round. But yeah, just real chaos there.
It's very interesting. I think there's something to be said about a smaller... Oh, Apes, he's going to go in for another one. He's going to go through the smoke. There's 4 looking at him. They start spamming the smoke. They're expecting one here. He flashes 3, but he can't tag anyone. He gets flashed himself, and they pick him up. He tries to get the cheap one on the eco round. I like the aggressive play. You've got to make those kind of plays when you have the disadvantage. It just doesn't pay off this time.
We do see a pick in mid as well. Noah with the Bulldog taking down Billy. This is now a 5v3 early on in the round. The attackers with all the advantage. Bomb's going to go down here with Geordie. Where do you go from here?
Jono picks up Rocky outside of wood doors, and there's the 2 remaining. They're both behind the orange. Jono's been tagged. He's down to 2 health. Corner has a Marshall in his hands, and they just push him. They just push in. They whip all the shots, though. Corner's still alive. Somehow, eventually, he goes down. And that's a 2-0 start for the attacking team, but full guns now for the defenders.
Yeah. I mean, they pick on the newcomer there, but there's not much that he could have done in that situation. The attackers with a very impressive push onto site. Noah getting the pick in mid just solidified the control that they were getting and made any sort of rotation through that mid position really uncomfortable for him. We're going to see the defenders 3-stack onto A here, 2-stack onto B. Mid is going to be completely uncontested, which means Jono's going to be able to gain a lot of ground without any concern. As we see, Rocky's going to peek it. He's playing in the smoke, just like Rocky does, the little rat that he is. He's sitting in the smoke, but he's not able to deny the orb as Bomb's going to back out of beam.
Bono meets Jono. He gets him inside wood doors. Hoovy peeks into wood doors. aprt looking at it with the Phantom. And the attacking team really spread out here. Which way are they going to go? Geordie's sitting just outside of caves with the spike.
Oh, and Laz is very low in a bit of a duel there with Billy between window as Noah gets Sassy down. This evens it out a little bit.
tags aprt. He's going to try and heal up. He gets the wall out, trying to make a play here. He does get him. He trades him out.
I mean, definitely a bit of a gun diff going on there as we see 4v3. Bomb is on A site though. Geordie is sort of just creeping up as they're sending a lot of noise towards B. Not sure if this is a disjointed attack or if they're trying to get away with a bit of a sneaky plant.
I think they're trying to make some noise B here, but they need to make noise to pull the util out.
Agreed.
Stage wall comes down. aprt right here though. He can't see the wall yet.
Billy.
Spike planted.
And
Geordie runs away into
Geordie
cave.
gets the play from cave. He Oh, he's going to get picked off as well. Straight away by Corner. Corner with his first kill gets traded out immediately by Laz. It's 2v2. They know that one of them is on that rotate through to K's. Don't know where the last one
is. Noah is so far away. He's running. He's running.
They have to stick
He's
this.
got no util. They get off of it. They give Noah the time.
No way. You can't get off it there. You have to stick that.
Last player
Rocky gets
1v1. Rocky doesn't know where he is. He didn't hear the gun pick up, and Noah swings out and kills him.
No way. They didn't stick it. Noah with an early 4K as well.
Big round from Noah there, and yeah, the defenders should have stuck it. Laz calls it out. He knows. He knows because Noah was so far away.
Noah was in another postcode at that point. He was so far. He was on the wrong side of bomb plant. Defenders had done everything correct to put the pressure on the attackers, who did not have a good post plant situation going on for them. Unfortunately, they're not able to finish it off.
Smokes come out early from Noah. I like the position of those smokes, but Rocky puts his own smoke down as well. You can't help but think Noah's popped his early. You got to wait for that brimstone to come down. But Jono just dashes onto side as the neon. Billy cleans him up with the classic though. Great hold from Billy. He's got the Marshall. Geordie trades him out. Ape Pseudo sitting on the stairs looking towards the site. The attackers just coming in. This has got to be another round for the attackers. Ape Pseudo looks away at the wrong time.
You feel for Sassy in this position. Not the sort of retake you want to be trying with a Spectre. That is 4-0 to the attacking team. This is getting out of hand very fast now, Stack.
It is indeed. Who's showing up? Noah going 8-0 so far. Noah's actually really being the difference maker here. Everyone else just above positive KD for the attacking team, and the defenders just losing out on those duels. Noah sort of willing his team, just being that difference maker, and it's put them 4-0 up. It's a subtle difference, but it's a big one.
Let me see. Billy pops his jet. Oh, his knives real early here. Isn't playing too adventurous though. The dart does go early towards the B site. It's enough to make them think that this is on, as Mario's going to creep all the way down halls uncontested. He might catch the rotator.
No.
Rocky goes down here. They get 3 straight away.
He pops the ult just at the wrong time. And Ape just being unsuccessful on the Phoenix. He doesn't look extremely comfortable with it. Billy does get the time in here. He does, but Noah sees him.
Oh, amazing shooting there from Noah. Sassy does get one on the rotate there, but will get done by timing from Laz. Oh, Laz doesn't realize he's on.
He's his elbow. He misses the shots though. Sassy just spraying that just too quickly. He had one coming up right behind him as well.
Oh my. Oh my. What? How do you pull this back? If you're the defending team here, how are you pulling this back at this point, Stack? Because as far as I can see, the attack is so coherent. They're doing everything they can to pull the defenders away from their default positions. What do you change at this point?
Absolutely. I think Ape Pseudo's got to tone down the aggression. He's consistently pushing out into A main. It's not really working out for him. Phoenix can sort of play as a pseudo controller on defense. He's got the molly in the wall to help stall and then make the plays with those flashes. And he was looking to do it again at the start of this round, but he did pull off not hearing anything. The attackers
doing well to slow them down here.
All outside of B. The defenders have just given it to him. There's no one here. They're not here in time.
They know where Sassy is though. At this point, they're going to get the pick. Oh, he's going to be able to hide. He hides.
Intelligent play from Sassy there, and Billy picks up one.
Billy perfectly able to bait, just as Rocky's going to slow creep up on the flank. Might just meet Neon. He's in a decent position here.
Timing going to be.
Now watching.
He's going to get it. Rocky swings it. He realizes Jono misses the shot, and Rocky cleans him up.
Who coming through main?
wins the up duel against Billy. Rocky gets another one. Geordie goes big.
Only two
Corner
left,
gets
one
one.
left.
Shoots him in the back. He sees the last Hoovy misses the shot. Corner pushes in. He gets the 2K. Corner showing up big in his first game. Put the defenders on the board for the first time in game 2 of Wattage Wednesday week 3.
Yeah, the newcomer. We love to see it. Top of the leaderboard. Don't ever doubt yourself. If you feel like you can compete at stage, you can do it. This is the proof, right?
Absolutely. Now, there we go. The defenders playing a full retake there, going all the way off of site before plant comes down, then pushing back in as a team, even getting, Billy losing the op duel, and they're still able to get that round. Maybe that's something they take forward through the rest of the game.
Potentially. I mean, I actually really liked the setup that the post plant setup that the attacking team had on B site there. I thought it was going to be a very difficult retake.
Oh, and Billy's been absolutely read by Noah. The stun comes out on the top of the pyramid. I was about to say, have a look at this position, but Noah was fully aware. These guys play a lot of Valorant together. They know each other's tricks.
Sassy goes down in tunnel. aprt on his own now, watching the B site, but they're actually going to move away. They're fully swarming the A side now. They've got him pinched.
Jordy gets one from bridge.
Billy's going to need to get an important pick in mid here.
What a shot on Jono! And he gets Hoovy as well. He turns around, but no, he can't pull the op out in time to shoot the third shot. And Noah cleans him up. He's going to get the plant down. And here we are, aprt 1v3.
Amazing. I mean, this is a very difficult situation now for Abe. I like that he's traded out of the line. No good there, though. Noah's going to shut him down straight away. Oh, and the question in chat, how do you read the play, you coward? I mean, there might be some accusations of gamesmanship going on here. I don't know.
Your brain says Noah. He didn't even know because the smokes came out. He didn't even get to swing it.
Brilliant. Another solid round for the attacking team here. Defenders, whilst they were able to pinch one back the round before, are really going to have to start to get coherent with their defensive strategy here.
Jordy's pushing up quickly, but there's two here in bricks for the defenders.
Laz is going to creep up mid and is definitely going to pick off Sassy, unsuspecting.
Huge timing here. They don't clear it, but he misses the first shot. And aprt is here. But he gets
two.
both.
That's Ape as well.
Spike down A.
And Billy's cleaned up on side of the push through cave. He gets another one. Billy's on 3.
Billy did not just shut down that entire push on his own, single-handedly, as Laz rotates and then get picked. But
Rocky,
no, Rocky
had the head high crosshair, but Laz ducks under it. Laz has put himself in a 1v2 situation here. He's going to look up through halls. He's low health.
Love the use of util there. Put a lot of doubt in their mind as to where he potentially is. Not sure if watching door is the angle here. No, they need to be watching bridge. There's only one direction that he's going to be in at this point. If he's not in cave,
sees one.
He's now in a perfect
he gets
position.
one.
He gets
Billy
one.
now knows.
He pops the ult as well. He's going to have all the intel he needs to know exactly where Billy is.
Laz has got 4. Can he make it 5? He's got util. He has a dog. He doesn't need it. Laz gets the ace. What a shot.
What? How has he done it?
That is incredible. Just sees a slither of Billy peeking out cave. Cleans him up. He had flash. He had dog. The sky ult just peaked on the perfect timing of the sky ult there, really, Laz. It was a great play on.
Absolutely.
Obviously feels very comfortable on the sky here.
It's always dangerous when you're playing the sky not to line yourself up too much in line with your lettuce, just because you can catch those stray bullets. But he trades it out perfectly.
There's an interesting question now here, Watty. You call it a lettuce? I've always referred to it as a cabbage. Mario spots Billy here, but Billy just too good with those knives, showing his comfortability on Jet, the movement, the knife usage. He drops off the gun to aprt, and all of a sudden we've got a round on our hands. Interesting plant position here.
Can't help but think potentially Jordy should be looking at the res in mid here, but they're going to hard hold this from...
Billy dashes in, he can't get one. He gets spammed down. The KJ ult comes out. The smokes are out. Surely they've got to start trying to defuse this. Shock darts. Astra suck, but they just stick it. It goes down.
None of them.
aprt gets through the smoke.
None of them shooting and pre-firing through the smoke there. You're not going to be able to get them off bomb if you're not trying to shoot them. And the defending team find it very easy just to shut that down. Surprisingly enough, the Noah chooses to use the concuss rather than the Galaxy World to pull them off bomb there. None of that working in the attacker's favor on the post plant. They get away with the cheeky little plant in the corner, but they can't convert it.
Absolutely a misplay from Noah there. Maybe it didn't have the Galaxy Whirl up in time. Not exactly sure, but it hasn't worked out for them there. And they set up a little bit of a default now.
They find out that there is an op, which would mean that that's Billy playing the long angle on
And
B.
Sass has found one. Does he know that the second's there in halls? He does now because the thing comes out. Jono pushes through. He doesn't have a gun out. What's happening, Jono? I don't think his slide went off correctly. Sassy gets one. He holds down halls. And he's going to be able to sneak all the way out here.
And this is just perfect. Every push has been shut down on every angle. They've been shut down on B main. They've been shut down on halls and on A main. As the lurk's going to start from Rocky here.
He sends a dart into B. He gets traded out.
Billy with another beautiful op kill there. Don't peek the op.
Billy doesn't get him on the first through. He smokes out, and Ape Sudo pushes him as he tries to push on Billy. Noah's left here in the 1v4. He just gets killed by Rocky from behind.
Rocky with another lurking kill there. He's able to clean up the last player across. But I mean, that was just difficult for the attacking team there. This is what we want to see from the defenders. They've shut down 3 sites. That means they're winning their gunfights and that they're using their util effectively. And we're going to need to see a lot more from them, but the game is still in the balance here with 2 more rounds in this half.
They've found their feet here, the defenders, as they've put 4 onto A site. The attackers 4 toward A side and 1 up through mid as well. They've read the play correctly, and Billy gets the opening frag. Noah's too slow with the Astra stun. Noah thought he read him like a book, but Billy just played too quickly, too aggressively. The attackers making their way all the way up through halls. I don't think the defenders are quite ready for this.
No, not at all. And the bomb's nowhere near them either. Jono, obviously playing on the Neon, is in a position to rotate really quickly. They're looking to burst out, or they're going to catch Billy off guard here. They see one in net.
Geordie gets 2.
That's not enough. That's 2 kills though for Geordie. This is a good position for the attackers to be in now.
The spike's nowhere near. Rocky's going to get timing here. Rocky, look! Rocky, you see him! He gets Jono! That spike down mid!
Wow. Bomb down. 3v2. Defenders clutching up.
Absolutely recovered.
Hoovy knows that there's a few around mid still.
Oh, Laz and Ape Sudo, do they see each other?
Sassy's
he dogs out.
This with the op. He's waiting. He's waiting for Hoovy to peek this here. Laz and Ape, meanwhile, in a bit of a back and forth with their utility. Hoovy smarter than to peek where he thinks the op might be. This is a save at this point.
Absolutely. Oh, Ape Sudo, they take the they take the op out of Laz's hands. And there we go. Rocky picking up Hoovy. The defenders finding their feet here.
It's coming together for them.
Last round before
Rocky's decided to play the video game, so they're not carrying at this point. So we've got a chance for the defenders, I think.
We'll love to see that the banter isn't only between players, but it is between casters and players as well. That's what we love to see here at the friendly games.
Slowly, Stack. Bad blood drains slowly, mate. We are going to see the last round. The defending team are going to have 3 ultis in hand as well.
And Noah's picked up the op here. He says, I'm sick of dying to Billy with the op. I'm going to show that I can outshoot him. But he's not there. Rocky's here, though.
Corner is going to get the intel that there was at least one in elbow. He's going to back up smartly. However, those in mid now know that he's watching in elbow. There's a pick to be had here. Rocky not peeking doors quite smartly.
Ape Sudo getting a lot of info here, pushing through shop. They know that they're positioning towards B.
And the timing there, Ape almost getting the timing on those still sitting in spawn. I think they realise that they're still very deep on the map at this point. Ape in a great position here to pick off Noah.
There's no way they see him here. Noah pulls his knife out at the last second. Billy also picks up Geordie in mid. Movie misses the op shot. They swing past the holes, and Ape Studio goes down to just Jono. What a shot.
An excellent trade there from Jono. The blind comes out. Laz is going to swing. He's going to get caught in the molly. It is 3v2. Bomb is in mid. The
and they're going to try and go towards A, but the defenders are here. They know about it.
They're going to be peeking it off at
get the
this
timing.
point.
He just pushes through the smoke. They're not exactly aware. They are now. They start looking at the right time. Billy misses a shot. Hoovy gets shot down by Rocky. Misses the shot, and the opportunity for the attackers here to go to 4-8 is dwindling. It's going to be 5-7.
Wow. 7-5 after being down 6-1. The defending team, now the attackers, as they switch over, have been able to pull back this game. Stacky, do we have another classic on our hands here?
I think we absolutely do. The Wattage is part of the Friendly Games House Cup, a series of community days where streamers host games that you can play in to earn points for your house. If you'd like to get involved as a player, follow the links in the description. The Wattage matches are played live at twitch.tv/WattsterMatter every Wednesday evening. Back to the second half of the game. I've just been called out because my bind for my party chat is number 6. And whenever I click on Noah's screen, that's coming up. So let me just go ahead and change my communication controls. Thank you, Laz. I'll make that this button here and this button here for now.
All right, we go into the second half here. Our attackers,
you got to be happy with suited. As the defenders here. It showed the defenders got 5 opening last game, and they went on to win. So
I'm in a really bad position here as well. He's going to get tagged up quite a bit. Billy does have backside now. They know that at least one of them is behind wall, as Billy's going to push this on the jet. He's going to siege.
Geordie kills him though.
Geordie there. Wonderful work. Defenders are going to start to swarm the retake here.
Turret goes out. Plant goes down. 3v5. What can the attackers do? Laz is in a real cheeky position.
Ooh, and corner quite tagged up at this point. They're now going to overrun the defenders. They know they've got them.
What a wall from Geordie. He just says, no thanks backside, but they push around.
I don't know about that.
Player standing.
In corners, can he stop it? He cannot.
That wall and that stick is questionable indeed.
I don't know about the stick. I liked the wall to cut off that angle. But sticking it there was very bold of Geordie.
I mean, we're never going to have a go at someone for trying dumb shit around here, right? We love to see it.
We love to see it because sometimes it just works out and we get to go crazy for it. Okay, the defenders. Right. I mean, is this just last game echoed? The black team starts off slow. They come back. They pull it back to 5-7. Then the orange team goes bang on defense and opens up with the first round. If it goes to 5-9 here, we might be getting a repeat. But Billy has the Marshall, and we know how deadly this man is.
Absolutely. Black team getting that early pick on the defenders as well. That's going to create a bit of space for them. We do have Ape pushing up through mid. He's going to see Jono as well.
Ape Studio gets spotted in mid as well. Smokes are stopping this attack. Are they going to rotate out here? They grab the orb.
There's a lot of hesitancy here. I think a lot's riding on what Ape can do in mid, what he can create.
But he finally gets pushed.
Out there.
But now it's down to a 3v3. Billy's on site versus Geordie. He misses a couple of shots. There's a bulldog down next to him. He picks it up. Geordie goes down to Rocky with the classic.
A beautiful right click, left click combo.
Tag by the soda dart, but he's
going
to get the plant down.
That's now Hoovy from Bridge. 2v2 now. Jono does get Billy out of the equation.
The Sheriff,
Jono,
he
he's on
crosses,
site on
he
his own,
catches
though.
corner, who doesn't have his TP ready. He tries to TP out, but he just launched one further down cave, and Jono gets him. Rocky, last man alive. He has the ult, though. He plays the timing.
Line up Larry.
He has
He's
a
ready to
lineup.
go. He's ready. Line up Larry. It's his time to shine.
Doesn't land. Hoovy, he gets up. He's missed
it's
it.
horrible.
Rocky's missed the lineup.
What is that lineup? Oh, the man has been spent. Okay, no lie to you. The man has spent hours in customs this week practicing his lineups, and that is what he brings to Wattage Wednesday.
Oh, I'm
Rocky,
fucking
take
dead.
This L. My lord.
Oh,
Rocky broke Stacky.
oh no. Oh, that's too funny. Oh
Rocky
my
will
goodness.
be hearing about this in the 5 stack for many months to come.
Indeed, that's gotta be highlighted on our social media as well. As Billy, his pardon me, he's opened up through halls. He's opened the door. He's already through the back of A side. The defenders aren't here. They're all dead. Billy pushes through. He gets another one. Before the plant even goes down, the defenders are all dead. I was too busy coughing away. What happened that round, Watty?
I don't know. At one moment, they were all alive, and the next moment, they were all dead. That's the commentary we've got right now, because that's what happened in that game. Basically, Billy happened. Why don't we keep it down to that? Billy
Amazing.
happened.
And the defenders onto an awkward half buy. We've got 2 Vandals, a Spectre, 2 Spectres, two Classics, 3
Oh,
Vandals.
this
They
is
force
the
up. Okay,
aggression.
Hoovy decides to force up to the Vandal. They're going to try and force this win here. They really need to because their economy's in the toilet, but they've got 4 on A and the attackers have gone B. Just Jono on his lonesome.
Jono does get
What can
one,
he
though.
do?
It is an important
He
one.
gets mollied out. He's
got
only got a
though.
Spectre. He gets spammed through the wall.
Spike planted.
No, Jono's got to stand and deliver there. Unfortunately, he can't make the most of it. Attackers now with full site control, and the defenders are going to have to
Billy
push.
gets taken out by
mostly
Geordie.
through
Geordie
the
can
feet.
very much shoot today.
Wow. What an important pick there. The blind enough to fake out Geordie from the slow. Rocky's really going to have to get into position here for the attackers.
Defenders are coming in hot. They've made their way through side. It's a 3v3. The bomb's starting to tick
goes
down,
down.
though. Molly
He
comes
misses
down
the
and
lineup
stole them
again,
off.
but it is
And the
enough.
Killjoy mollies.
Remaining.
Beautiful work from Sassy there to shut it down. Rocky goes down, but the attackers are going to come away with the point.
And they
Beautiful
forced up
work
the
from the attackers.
defenders, but it just wasn't enough.
No, this is going to be an uncomfortable round for them as they're only going to be able to afford 1 extra rifle. They are going to buy into it though. And the attacking team, this is it. This is what we spoke about last game, Stacky. Momentum, right? You can, if once you gain control of that momentum, you've got to ride it. And the aggression that we saw from the attacking team here was exactly what we need to see, considering their lineup. They've got 3 duelists on their team. They've got to play fast and they've got to overwhelm.
Absolutely. And it looks like they are trying to go fast, but they do get tagged by the Sova Dart. Hoovy tries to spam through, but it doesn't happen. And Billy's already pushed his way onto side as the Jet. He goes up. Knives come out. He kills Hoovy. Geordie misses the shot. He's low. He's got 9 health. They can't kill him. He gets him through the box. What a shot from Billy. Just Jono's backside. Billy, he's only got 9 health, but he's dashing in, chasing him. The Killjoy ult comes out. The attackers are going to get the plant down, and it's only 2 left for the defenders.
Oh my. 2 of them might only be 1 tap, but that's 5 people for the attacking team. It's still up.
Not even any guns
Not
to
anymore.
save. I don't like this push now from Billy.
No. Rocky in a very deep position watching the flank here. That's not where they are, though. They're coming both from Nest. The call has to come out. The lineup comes out for lineup Larry. Let's see if he can hit
Does
the
this
bomb
one
this
hit?
time. I think that one missed as well, Stacky. I'm not going to lie, mate.
One enemy remaining.
It definitely missed. Although it's
He's
not
got
gonna
the
matter.
ult as contingency
He's got the
there.
ult. He might make one soon, but it doesn't even matter because his team is tearing away with it. The aggression that we're seeing with this very aggressively stacked team composition is now coming together. They've found their confidence. They've got their momentum. They know what's working. As a defending team, you've got to adjust from here. This is the round that you've got to shut them down. You've got guns back in your hand. What are you stacking? Are you stacking stack? You tell us.
I think their retake is really, really strong. So I'd be looking to spread out across the map and just look to fall off early, give them the site and re-push. You've seen even without full guns, they've been able to push back onto these sites the last 2 rounds. So early Sober Dart, he tags 1, I think. Sends the drone out as well early. He sees 2, so he knows it's toward B at least a little bit. The Astral Star comes out. Ape Sudu pushes on the side, but it's just the ult. He was all right on top of Sassy's body through the smoke there, and he doesn't shoot. He doesn't just spray through the smoke with the judge, unfortunately. And they've made their way up through mid. Jordy catches the timing. He gets a couple, and the defenders, they've regained the momentum. Noah comes up huge with the final 2 as well.
That was not meant to be their round, Stacky. They've pulled that back from the grip. They've pulled that back from the boundary. I don't know how they've managed to shut that down. The attacking team had the momentum. They had control of tunnel. They were pushing onto the A site, and they just stopped. They just stopped. Important picks there from Laz on defense, followed up by his teammates very quickly.
Absolutely
very important
huge
round from the defenders.
And great timing from Geordie there. I can't help but think that might have been a slightly missed smoke. It probably needed to protrude out a little bit to stop that slight push. Sage wall in halls. I don't mind that at all. Corner on the Yoru wall.
Early pick as well. Corner's going to see them backside. The reposition's a good idea at this point as well from Noah.
I like this position from corner. Geordie gets another important one. He gets Billy down. Rocky pushing into his own smoke. Noah is there. Rocky gets him. He can't fight that with the Spectre. No, wait. Yes, he can. He kills Geordie. He needs to get the spike down. It's 2v1. And Hoovie's pushing up through cave. He's got Spike in front of him.
Oh, he knows where he is. This is an amazing, impressive performance at this point. Can he close it out? This would be what an entrance to Wattage Wednesday. He's just one-tapped both of them with the Sheriff. He doesn't know where the last one is, though. He is going to try.
He sees him.
He's seen him.
Hoovie's running away.
Now. He's got the advantage. Hoovie doesn't know yet. Hoovie hasn't seen him.
Only has the Marshal.
With him.
Doesn't know which side he's on.
You can't be picking this. Don't be picking
this.
He walks
out in front of it with the TP. And he's going to try and grab he's going to flash grab the spike and teleport over toward B. I like this play. He's going to get there in time.
This is going to be a very challenging retake for Hoovie now, and he's going to use his util on A site, which means that this is a very good opportunity for Corner to demonstrate what he can bring to these Wattage Wednesday games.
And he's planted for CT. He sent his teleport back there. I'd like to see him play away from CT here, play toward backside potentially. Oh, he fakes a TP early. And now he's without the util. I don't know about this. Hoovie's seen him. Hoovie hasn't picked up a gun yet, though.
He does have control,
just a Marshal for Hoovie.
He knows. They both know where each other are. It's who's going to peek first, right? If you're in Corner's position, you can't be peeking this.
Corner's just waiting it out. The recon dart comes out. Hoovie just catches the wrong timing again. Corner's just waiting.
Don't peek.
Corner!
Number one, don't peek.
You absolute star. Welcome to Wattage Wednesday. Manages to clutch up.
Nobody puts baby in the... I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. That's an amazing performance. Stacky, I'm not sure if you caught it. But Corner, hard holding doors from the defensive position, gets one close range with the Sheriff to a 90-degree one tap into the second to completely shut down the momentum there and take that round back for the attacking team.
Huge round from Corner. More heroics here on the map of Breeze. It's turning into be the map of champions. Everyone's able to just have these massive rounds. A lot of solo play happening. Incredible scenes. Sudo's here with the aggressive play. He's already through side. He's up onto doors. He catches Laz behind Orange, but the ult comes out and Laz trades off of the ult. Rocky gets taken down. Laz has got 3. Jono picks up 1.
Corner does get one back, but Laz
could have had an ace there.
Oh my goodness, what was that from Laz?
The attackers just tried to go quick, and Laz popped the ult and said, not on my side. Not on my side, attacking team.
What an amazing effort. Like, here we go again, right? We're getting to the pointy end of the game, and we're seeing 4K after 4K clutch rounds coming out of our ears.
And it's 3 ults here for the defenders, Watty. They're in a really strong position. Attackers with an awkward buy.
The res as well. Can't help but think we've seen Geordie play a bit cautious here, but he's going to push all the way through. Potentially, he catches this rotate here.
He does.
He's got Billy.
Just missed it. But he's going to see them. They're going to know.
Oh.
As he gets picked up by Jono, pushing onto A site. Geordie doesn't know how many. He thinks they might still be in cave.
Billy, he's going to creep here. He's going to get picked. Oh, and the ult immediately comes out, but there it is, the rotator. Geordie with 2, Hoovy with 1. Ape gets a trade, and Hoovy shuts it out with the Sheriff. The defenders go to match point.
And that was huge. The info that they got from Geordie pushing down holes there, seeing them pull off of A. Even though Geordie was skeptical, he thought they still might be cave. It allowed them to just really hold that B site. They didn't over-rotate toward A. It's those little moments, Watty, that can really change the whole game.
Absolutely it is, mate. And it's positioning, right? Not necessarily always just on being able to be in the right position to get the kill, but sometimes being in the right position to get the information for your team. Here we go, another very attacking push.
Laz has the old corner
here from the attackers.
He gets the collect! Laz, but he's going to get taken down by the Brimstone ult, which reopens back the round. It's 3v4. The attackers.
40.
Surely a big round. Billy's got the op in his hands. We know this man's dangerous. He missed the one on the Sage.
Geordie, he's going to peek. He now knows that there's 2 CT, which means that the others are likely coming from the other angle. Billy's going to miss that, though. The attackers, only 1 left.
And Jono has the timing here up in cave. Rocky's not even going to see him. Jono playing with his food, stuns, runs at him.
Jono gets it, but it doesn't matter.
And that's just going to be the defuse for the defending team. GG's all round.
GG. We end the game with another missed lineup. But what a fucking performance that we saw there. Stacky, another classic.
Just incredible. I can't wait till we come back to Breeze potentially later in the season. 13-9 in our second game. Our first game going to 15-13. Huge. Even spread all around. Most frags in the game going to Billy and Laz combined. But Laz, Mario, 22 and 12 with 8 assists. Oh, you just love to see it. You just love to see it. And I just want to say hats off to you, Watty, for building such an amazing community that we can run these games with. It's an absolute joy to be here and cast this with you and get to watch just some amazing Valorant.
Well, I mean, I have a fucking ball, right? Like, I love that everyone else is looking forward to it. I can't, from the bottom of my heart, thank everyone enough for everything that they do, from participating in tonight's event to contributing both in the Discord, in chat, and in the games as well. So I love you all. Stacky, particularly, I love you, man. Thank you so much for the casting week in, week out. I know you had to dig deep for tonight for the casting, so I appreciate you too. And the same time next week.
Same time next week.